The four gospel accounts in the New Testament are different. There are three of them that are pretty similar in the stories that they narrate, but each one is given or rendered by this point of view of the author. There is a parable that only appears in Matthew, and Jesus said this: the kingdom of heaven can be compared to a man who owned a field and he sowed a good seed on it. But after a while the servants were sleeping, the enemy came and sowed wheat in the field. So when the plants came up, the servants saw it and they went to the master and said, "Did you not sow good seed in your field? How come you have tares?" And the master said, "It was the enemy who has done this." So then they said to him, "Do you want us to go and pull the tares out of the field?" And he said, "No, let them both grow together, lest you may pull out the wheat along with the wheat. There will be the time of the harvest when I'm gonna tell the reapers to bind up in bundles the wheat, the tares, and burn it, while the wheat will be gathered into my barn." So the tares is a type of wheat, bad wheat of course, that has a little seeds, and they are poisonous seeds, and it is very difficult to distinguish between the tares and wheat in the first phase of its growing process, but it is very easy to distinguish between the two of them when this is mature. So for us as human beings, it's so easy to label people and saying this is tare or this is wheat and this is wheat. That's something that the Lord has not commanded us to do, because there's a risk we might mix them up and label people as tares when they're wheat and wheat when they're tare, because we're not able to distinguish between the two of them. But there will be the time of judgment, and the Lord himself will determine who is wheat and who is wheat or tare, and both of them will have their final destination. So the lesson is clear: let's not judge and let's not label people at all. That's the Lord's work. Let's not get into that business, because that's none of our business. See you tomorrow.